Welcome to Early Bird Picker. My name is Rafa. This is Year in the Life of a Reseller. It is currently day 2, going thrifting, and got a couple orders to get shipped out today. Let's get them. But first things first, got to stock up on my favorite tea, Nobility Green Tea. Wish you guys had one of these where you are, but I think they're mainly in Oklahoma. See? Just found these youth Nike Jordans. They're in really pretty good overall condition at $14.99. Even though they're kids, I do believe I'm going to buy them. I think I should get between 50 and 100 based on sold comps. So with those Jordans, I actually did decide to keep those, so I did buy them, but I'm going to keep them for myself. Back here in the Early Bird Picker nest, when it comes to it's the new year, I was trying to think about like what are my reselling goals. My main reselling goal is honestly connected to YouTube. I want to start doing just more videos on a much more regular basis, almost daily. If I'm able to come up with even just a couple minutes daily, I just want to make that much more of a routine thing. But I want to show you guys the problem I'm having right now in the nest. You can see I've got all this stuff here on the floor from Goodwill, and this is my unlisted shelf, and so I haven't like put it into the shelves very well. And you can see I've got this shelf over here where I keep just a lot of empty boxes. I can't remember the last time I pulled a box from one of these and rebuilt it. So what I'm getting ready to do is put all this in the recycling of these boxes that I just never use, because honestly they're pretty much the same size as the boxes that I use from USPS that are free. And so then I'll have hopefully a lot more area to put this stuff into here, and I'll show you what that looks like when it's done. So I just spent about an hour cleaning and reorganizing. You can see I got all those Goodwill bags off the ground. Everything's either stocked into here. I have a lot of shoes. All these shoes are unlisted. I ended up throwing or recycling a lot of boxes, but I did end up keeping this shelf as boxes, and then these are just like storage containers back here. So really pretty happy with the progress that I made. That basically no inventory on the floor here. This bin right here I keep is always stuff that I redonate if for whatever reason it's a bad buy or just can't list it for whatever reason. So I have an entire bin that I always kind of keep going of stuff that I'm redonating. We've got 8 things shipping out today, 7 on eBay, just 1 on Facebook Marketplace today. Let's get them. Sold. This is a pair of Air Jordan 1s in a youth size 7. Not great overall condition. I only paid $5 for these at Goodwill. You can see quite a bit of wear on the upper through the upper, a little bit of wear on the midsole. Still going to be making some profit on these, making $19.55 plus shipping on eBay. Sold. Can see just a pretty nice pair of UGG boots. I think the way these are kind of weathered, they're supposed to look like this. I don't think they're super worn because the inside still looks pretty nice. You can see UGG on the back right there. I'm actually surprised. This is the very first pair of UGGs I've ever found in the 5 years that I've been doing reselling. I always thought that UGGs were really popular and just really desirable, but these set in my store for 1, maybe even 2 months. I paid just $6 for them at a Goodwill, and they only sold at the end of the day for $23 plus shipping. I had them priced quite a bit higher, and they're just over the last couple months lowered the price because I did want to make sure I get rid of them before the end of winter. Sold. This is a lot of 2 Lawson hats in pretty rough condition. These are actually a pretty good bolo if you find them in good condition. On both of these, the foam had degraded inside, totally like vacuumed it out. You see it's gone on that one, gone on this one. They're both made in USA, and this one I do believe is a Louisville manufacturing company, which I think is related to K Products. Mike can help me out on that one. But anyway, I knew that if these are on a K Products, that these Lawson hats were a bolo. I just looked them up before, and so these are actually still selling for a pretty good amount of money. Paid just $1 each for them at a garage sale and getting $30 for the pair, plus shipping. Sold and sold. This is the Merrell kind of like barefoot trail glove. You can see there's some condition, like some staining kind of on the upper. You can see this is a minimalist shoe. When you push it like this, the shoe just completely folds in half. And that's how this shoe is supposed to be. It's for someone who's wanting to strengthen their feet and they're wanting to use the musculature of their own foot rather than have the shoe provide the stability for them while they're running. I think this might have been an older pair of these trail gloves. I think I probably paid $8 or $9 for them, and it only sold for $20 on Facebook Marketplace. So doubling my money, but not any huge profit on this one. This is the New Balance Furon. I've actually never seen New Balance make soccer cleats before, but this is indeed like a soccer cleat. These were basically in mint condition, other than where the size or the price was written on the bottom and I had to mark it out. Unfortunately, I couldn't get that Sharpie off this time. It was just like a different type of plastic on the bottom there. These are going to Canada, and the person paid double the cost of the shoe in terms of shipping. So I knew I wouldn't get a whole lot for these. I don't ever get a whole lot for cleats. It doesn't seem like. I paid $10 for these. The reason why I bought them is I just couldn't pass them up because they were in mint condition. I got $25 plus shipping. Like I said, the person paid, I think, $45 in shipping to get these to Canada. Sold. These are some pretty adorable little kids Keens in pretty nice overall condition. The outsole's in really nice condition. The upper's in pretty nice condition. I got these at a garage sale several months back, and they just now sold here in January. If I remember right, at that sale I paid $10 for 3 pair of shoes, so I actually had $3.33 into these. I still couldn't pass them up because Keen sells really well for me, and they sold for $11.50 plus shipping on eBay. Sold. This is a Brooks Pure Cadence. I'm pretty sure Brooks has discontinued the entire Pure. They had the Pure Flow, the Pure Cadence, and one other one. I can't remember what it is at the top of my head. I was hoping, though, that someone would that loved the shoe still wanted it. You can see it's in pretty nice condition. The upper's nice. The outsole's in really, really nice condition. The midsole's in nice condition. This shoe was meant to be someone who wanted to do minimalist running, but with cushioning. And so you can see there's not a lot of plastic on the outsole of this one, so the outsole is pretty flexible, but yet it's still got a lot of cushioning. But at the end of the day, it didn't sell very well. This is the pair that I've had in my store for a long time. I had $5 into these, and they only sold for $8.55, so I obviously lowered the price after a long time of having them. I will no longer be picking up the Brooks Pure line anymore, just because they don't sell through very well for me at all. This last item I sold, I sure hope that I really have, because I've had it for a couple years now, and I cannot believe I had it for so long. Let's try and grab it. Good, right there. Sold. I really remember picking these up. They really stood out to me when I got them. They're official Lego branded, a corkscrew like bottle opener and a bottle opener, a beer bottle opener. And so I was really glad when I found them, because knowing how many people are obsessed with Lego, I really thought they'd sell through pretty well. They did not. Fortunately, I had just $1 into them, and they sold for $4.25. So still making a profit, just took a really long time to sell. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Early Bird Picker. I'll see all y'all on the next video.